Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth. I am your host, Anjindra, and you have found what to play next. You might also know me by my other screen name, Aliera of Wayrest. I am Akatosh's kid, and this is my empire. So if you have never Elder Scrolls, you might know it as Skyrim. Skyrim was the 5th of the Elder Scrolls games. If you've never Elder Scrolls, and this is your first time, welcome to Tamriel. So we are operating out of Elsewhere. We're a Khajiit. They're a human-like cat. It's glorious that it just paused like that on my face. And with the eyes closed, I feel like I'm taking bed photos. But you're a Khajiit, okay? You're playing in Khajiit lands anyways. I went full on and decided to be, I'm going to be what I'm going to be. So this is my glorious, glorious character. It is an MMORPG. As an homage, my father passed away a couple years ago. I did pick up the dragon pet. It was like have to have. So let's see where we left off. The Tharns are here. So, if you know that family. The family that, like, here's your town and she's just going along and then that family does something. That's the Tharns. So it's the Tharns we're not just talking about Cyrodiil or, like Uriel Septim shows up, decides to institute peace again because, everyone's so depressed they stopped calling Dawn's beauty Tamriel by her real name. And there's a Tharn. Just like Jaeger Tharn, Jaegering it up for them. So anyways, Eurexia Tharn, Abner's sister, decides to play the evil Disney Queen card and just come in and take over elsewhere. Like, the woman's a human. So she hauls up this necromancer. Necromancy is a thou shalt not in Tamriel. She hauls up this necromancer. And since that is not enough, human as she is. Oh my god, look, it's like a zombie fawn. Wow, you can see my pet. It was a close-up. I haven't named him yet, so if you want to drop a name suggestion in the comments below, feel free. Zamorak is my favorite person to make fun of. He pretty much tails along. We're following Abner Tharn. It's around here somewhere, I think. Oh no, you know what? It's Chimera. Chimera is like Abner's apprentice, sort of, but they don't get along.
The spring attaches to the widget with the hook.
Cadwell! You absolute madman, I missed you.
This one thought to leave violence and anger in the past, but Joan and Jode follow their own path. Zamorak suspects you really want to talk to Chimera, though, yes?
I mean, in general, I almost called Mr. Howard back up and was like, did you use my cat?
Barricade the city.
Like, did we do this again?
The main will compensate you for any damage.
I love this character. She cracks me up. Then she does remind me of my cat.
Nothing good would come of Abner Tharn's efforts to make peace with the usurper queen. Now she turns her attention to Riverhold.
Blue eyes.
We must protect the city,
completely different.
No matter what Eurexia throws at us. So many have answered the call. Zamorak and the Desert Wind adepts, the people of Riverhold. Even that strange Cadwell. And now you, Fiveclaw. Excellent.
I'm also
I have things that need to be done, but not enough hands to do them. If you are willing.
I mean, Natch, sign me up. West, yo.
The outlying farms are vulnerable to attack.
Go to Greenleaf
to get
Farm.
the farmers inside the
Then
walls
talk to
before
Zamorak.
Eurexia's forces arrive. Go to Greenleaf Farm and convince Zazie to move her family. After that, I will send word as to what I need
already?
You to do next.
Like, you get them in the walls? Wow, that's... I mean, you do get them inside the walls when there's an invasion. It's one of the reasons that they live near.
Zamorak will accompany you.
Whoa, what's up, big dude?
Eurexia must be stopped at all costs. And trust this one.
Yeah,
There
those
will
eyebrows?
be cost. That is why Jabanlo helps any way he can. No task is too small, but there is so much to do.
They're big into fun, Bethesda, like I said, if you're not familiar with the games. They have a je ne sais quoi, and they've kept that through the ages. For starters, they focus on interface, and they help the gaming field develop in that way. It's a real thing. Wait, hold on. I have to both talk to Zamorak and go to the Outlander
This one would
Cruise?
go with you to the Greenleaf Farm. The farmers there were kind when Zamorak passed that way
I
on
thought
his
we had to do
return.
this in order.
He would help you convince them to find safety inside the town.
Okay.
Exile.
You were
Circumstances
exiled.
forced Zamorak to leave the
Girl.
land he loves.
Now I got a minute.
This one never imagined returning to elsewhere. But here he is. Zamorak will help, though he prefers to
War does
utilize
that,
his
it's
healing
so weird.
skills over his martial abilities.
Like, it'll heal the worst wounds, and it'll make irreparable
Zamorak
ones.
understands,
Like, you
but that
thought
may be
irreparable was
easier said than
irreparable.
done.
War will change that.
The last time this one used his martial skills, well, things did not go well. We can discuss this
I was
more
there.
later. Now
I've
let
seen
us
it.
go help the farmers.
Seen it, yo.
The farm lies to the northwest of the town.
First thing they have me do off this, see,
The
because they...
fastest way to reach the farm is through the gate in the western wall.
Are you trying to bogart my pet? The, Am I heading west? Hold on. That is that, right? Yep. So, they let you buy the expansion packs, which is good, because then you can do everything all the other players are doing. Oh, they have one of these right outside of your Axios. So that's cool. The bad thing about it is, like, the first thing they had me do was fight a dragon, and here's me, like, level 2. Because the dragon said, after Euraxia petered out on the necromancers being scary, she went and she grabbed a bunch of dragons. People need dragon. It's since Redguard. And maybe it's the focus, you know, because my dad was a dragon at a time. I feel like dealing with you. I'm on a mission. Oh! That goes so poorly. I should turn around and fight these guys. Am I gonna die? No. I should dodge more. Which one of you is blasting me here? Let's do this. Let's do this in order. Oh, I got 3 groups on me. It's not that I feel like dying, friend. I don't. We'll revive here. I pulled too many enemies. Alright, we're just gonna ignore this. We all know that I'm gonna do this, friend. It was an interesting switch to MMORPG, because it's not like I don't know how. I do. But, Bethesda has an MO, and the MO is that you dungeon run. So you switch to MMORPG, and all of a sudden you're like,
get out!
oh, right.
Who are you to burst into our home without permission? Wait, this one recognizes the brawny adept standing behind you.
Yeah, hun,
What do you want with Zazie and her family?
I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Zamorak and I came to warn you, the Euraxians are about to attack. You need to get into
the
town.
The Euraxians are already here. They
Yeah,
seem
no.
to be searching for something.
Yo.
Though so far, they have left us alone. But this one's mate and brother, Kinaro and Hirsch, they are still in the fields. And we will not run while our family remains separated.
You might wanna.
You would do that?
Some people die, friend.
Kinaro would try to
Yeah,
hide,
see, they should have
but my
regrouped
brother,
inside the city.
Hirsch can be hot-headed,
Okay.
and he hates the Euraxians. A lethal combination when faced with Euraxian steel. Please, hurry.
Stay safe.
This one's son
I
plans
care
to
about
join
so many
the
people in
militia.
this.
Zazie would rather keep him safe, but children never appreciate the advice of their elders, yes? A few small caves lie to the west in the hills. We use them for storage as they stay cool and dark even on the hottest days.
Alrighty, so apparently we're gonna...
I should be the one to search for father and uncle, not these
Yeah, you
outsiders.
should.
Hey, you'll do no such thing.
Oh, are you yelling at me or him? I don't understand. To the west, right? It's kaboom! I love that they put that on the compass. I read maps regularly to get places, so that is how you orient. And it's nice that they do have where you can skip right to that. I try to stay true to my character. I beta tested for so long. My first game was Arena under my dad, and then Daggerfall again.
Stay back!
Whoops.
Come, this one can mend the wound.
You helped me with the Erexian battle mage that's kicking my butt. You know, I guess that if you're increasing my DPS, that's good too. Do that, buddy. Do that. Like a hatchet. Hatchet of power. Oh, lordy. Get me a 40. Alright. Canaro, what's up?
Haven't you done enough?
Gatorade.
Zazie,
People.
is she safe?
Yeah, she's at
Thank
the house.
John and Jode. Dark moons, what a disaster. The soldiers appeared and chased us out of the fields. Then they started digging. Hirsch threw a rock. They responded with an arrow. Now my
What a
mate's
strange thing for soldiers to do.
I heard one of the soldiers mention body parts.
Get out of the frame.
Gruesome work. But no one is buried in our fields, at least as far as I know.
Love my pet already.
Walker, I have no idea how Zazie will react to the news of Hirsch's death.
Poorly.
Dark moons, indeed.
Probably
This
with
one will say the
extreme...
words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars.
Aw,
Thank
that's
you,
cool.
Adept. I'll go and break the sad news to Zazie.
You do that, son. I'm gonna interrupt your
Walker.
prayer.
Convince Zazie to take her family and flee. Zamarak will find you later, after he completes the rite.
Zamorak, I don't like you, but I'm gonna ask this anyways.
This one is not a defenseless farmer.
Are you sure?
He will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars. When a true Khajiit dies, they are welcome to the sands behind the stars. There, they play and pray until the next bounce. The words that this one sings will summon Kenarthi to carry off Hirsch's soul.
You weren't to blame for this death,
Zamarak
Zamorak.
wishes that were so. But if wishes were moon sugar, we would be buried under a mountain of sweetness. If this one had not failed a long time ago, none of this would be happening.
Wow, way to shoulder a burden there. These Khajiit are drama queens. It's bad. Come on, get the fam inside. Nonsense. People in your stories. Could make the world's best commander. Have zero patience for... And I've been around the military. They are very closely knit. It is an extremely military understanding that you have to get along with people. They do not have patience for any sort of lack in that direction. So, it's funny to me because I don't have patience for some things. What in the 12 hells is that? And it keeps turning into my familiar. Oh, we're gonna have to live through this. Hold on, I'm gonna sit down and do this. Come on. There's right here beside me. We're gonna go through this together.
This one's brother now walks the endless
Sorry
sands
for your loss.
behind the stars.
Just hold on to me.
Zazie's sorrow is only eclipsed by the hatred she feels towards the Erexians.
The Erexians are all our enemies. Right now you have to get inside town,
man.
man.
Want us to stay here and defend our farm. Zazie would be a poor sister and a poorer matriarch of this family if she tucked her tail between her legs and slunk away.
It's a refuge of sorts, friend. It's a refuge of sorts. Like San Francisco.
But damn you, Walker!
It's a city, but it's
peaceful. We can't even spare a
peaceful.
moment to take
Come
care
on.
of Hirsch's remains? No. The living are more important than the dead. We will go into
Hope
the
so.
city. However, if this one gets killed anyway, she promises to haunt you.
Me? What did I do?
Ah, Five Claw. Good. I have another task for you.
Are you serious? Kamira, what are you doing here?
I hoped to catch you before you were done here. I need you to head west. Nalado's scouts identified a number of Euraxian supply camps set up near the mountains.
I mean,
I want you to help Nalado
how
and her
exciting you've
soldiers
selected
disrupt
me.
the Euraxian supply lines. These western camps support the soldiers that encircle the city. Find the camps, startle their horses, and set fire to their wagons. Nalado's soldiers will grab whatever supplies they can, but your goal is to inflict mayhem and destruction.
Mayhem and
Once
destruction.
you scare off the horses and set fire to the wagons, that will be the
The
signal
name
for
of my favorite
Nalado's soldiers
pet.
to grab the supplies. And if any of the Euraxians complain, feel free to deal with them however you
I
see.
think the soldiers are also looking for the body of
Zumog Fum! He wants to resurrect the betrayer from the ancient tales of Kunzari. Ever since Abner Tharn made the Moonsingers recall those legends, we have been haunted by them. But that is the next problem. First, we must protect Riverhold.
Got it.
Do some damage, Five
Torch
Claw.
some supply camps. Alright, well, I've been reviewing my videos. By the time you
You were
see
right,
this,
Five Claw. They are searching.
by the time you see this, you will have been buried in combat, or you'll have more than enough to review to see if you like the games. But this is such a beautiful world, and I love that about it. You have the cooperative, you have so much going for you, and it updates constantly. So if you're a fan of the Scrolls, even if it was just
Burn!
are you serious? Even if it was just Skyrim, you can actually yeah, of course. Alright. You can actually get so much out of the fact that you can travel around Tamriel while you're waiting for the next Elder Scrolls to come out. So plenty of people who fell in love with Skyrim and everything that you could do with it did come on here, and especially if you loved the fact that they had modders, since they constantly offer you outfit updates and character updates and things, pets, things of that nature. It really did bridge well into the MMORPG environment. So we're going to go ahead and run these, but like I said, since they're combat missions, I am going to sign off. So I'm in Ginger. You might also know me as Aliera of Wayrest. Hit the subscribe button, support your local gamers. We love you guys. In the link below, you can either find the link where you can sign up, play with us, play by yourself. There's a Greymore edition where it takes you into Skyrim. So again, if that was your thing, that's an option for you. Also, if you are stuck at home, we partnered with GamerGrind. They're a great gamer-based coffee company. So they do merch, if they're a co-op, so that's awesome. But they also deliver coffee right to your door, so you don't suffer. You can make it through this. So smash the subscribe button, hit like, comment, help me name my pet. We love you guys. We will see you in the next video.